Hello, good morning. My name is Briget Boyle, and I'm the founder of Unleash Your Voice. And I'm here to guide you in your Monday and Thursday vocal vitamin. Today is Thursday. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to let this stream here catch on so that we can get some folks tuning in. For anybody who's finding this video randomly or just tuning in randomly, welcome. I've been doing these live stream vocal warm-ups since shortly after the shelter-in-place orders went in last year. And let's see. Looks like I'm having a problem getting onto, well, maybe it's okay. And it's been fun. So here we go. We got some people tuning in. Hey, Philia from Brussels, how are you today? Nice to see you. Glad you're here. Thanks so much for showing up. So it's been a while since I've been doing these, and it's been really quite fun. And I'm going to say right off the bat that next Thursday and the following Monday, so Thursday, I think it's the 15th, and Monday, the 19th, I will not be here. I'll be traveling for some family affairs, and but then I'll be back starting on the 22nd. I will be here this coming Monday on the 12th. So we'll be on the 12th and then 22nd. And I'm also, for anybody who is interested in taking my July live workshop, I'm going to have to reschedule it. I didn't realize that it's going to conflict with my travel schedule with my family. So I'll be working on that over the next couple days, and I'll let you know what the new date is for that. And I'm going to try to schedule it so that people who are maybe overseas can join as well, which would be super great. So I think that's all the business. And just give me a second to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, because that's always a fun thing. And let's go ahead and get started. Why don't we just go ahead and stretch up today? Taking a few nice breaths in as we're stretching, stretch out the side body a little bit. Hey, Brian, and hi, Susanna. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. I had the great pleasure this morning of making some steel-cut oats with plums that were freshly picked from my friend's tree last night, and it was a really delicious plum-flavored oatmeal experience. So I'm feeling good about that. So now what I'm doing is I'm interlacing my fingers behind my back, opening the front of the chest, continuing to breathe. Relax your shoulders if you can. If this is too much for you, you can just kind of put your hands on your lower back and open up the chest that way. Oh, Theo used mango with his oatmeal. You know, the plums actually worked really well. They like kind of disintegrated into and like became part of the oats. It was like, Sometimes I don't really consider myself much of a cook, but sometimes I cook things and I'm like, that was pretty good. Go ahead and do some chest pounding. Continuing to breathe, really connecting in with your body and your breath. Good. And then we're going to stop here. We're going to put a hand on the chest, hand on the belly, and exhale all of your air out. And then relax it down into the belly. Hi, Kathleen from Oregon. So glad you're here. Exhale all of your air out. Relax it in. And then one more of those. Relax it in. Roll your shoulders back. And then forward. Stretch out your jaw a little bit. And then go ahead and give yourself a face massage. And as you're doing this, start to make some nice sort of sounds so that you start to bring the resonance to the front of the face You can even play with pushing it really far back. Kind of like it's gonna might make you yawn a little bit. Meow 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 meow. Ha. Meow 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 meow. Good. Now continue on the face massage world. Give yourself some tapping. And as we're doing this, I want you to make this sound right up in the front of the nose. So we're going to go extra nasal. This is not how you're going to be singing, but just to kind of bring some resonance up into the face. Good. Now give yourself a little forehead massage and then send the sound up to the forehead. And it's I want to say that like what I'm doing here is not like a literal we're sending our it's just about a focal point. We're kind of developing an internal focal point so that we can sort of be identifying how it feels to have our voice in different places in our head. Good. Little temple massage. Imagine what it feels like to have your voice coming out of your temples. Good. And then bring your hands down, your fingers down to your jaw. Ha. 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 And then go ahead and give yourself a little front of the neck massage. Ooh. Kind of nice sometimes to go crisscross, so across the front of the neck. Ooh. Good. And then the back of the neck. We're just taking a moment to connect in with our bodies, really feel the resonance of the voice in different places, kind of notice what it feels like as you're putting a physical attention to different parts of your body, just kind of noticing where the resonance is. So it's also really great if you have any chronic pain or anything that you're struggling with, especially up in this upper apparatus, but also in different parts of your body, you can think about sending your voice to those parts. It's a little like maybe esoteric, but there's the vibration of the voice is so very healing. It's just, it does things that I'm not a scientist, so I can't explain, but I do know for me that when I'm thinking about parts of my body that have some pain and I send my voice there, it can be really supportive. Great. Now we're going to open up into an oh. Oh, yawn. Good. Oh. Hi, Judy Carpenter. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I'm glad you're on the live stream today and from Drizzly, Vermont. I love me some Vermont. It's so beautiful there. Now we're going to do a breath in and then a nice horse lips. Breathe in. Good. Again. And then we'll go from the bottom up. And one more time. Awesome. And we're going to stick on the horse lips for a little bit and we're just going to do some arpeggios. Excuse me. One more. Awesome. I'm going to clean out that keyboard there, get a little spitty. That's kind of weird. What is the tongue supposed to be doing during a horse lift? That's a really great question. The tongue is very relaxed in the bottom of the mouth, and it's just there's no pressure in there, right? Relaxed, and there's that's a really good question. Yeah, the tongue is relaxed. I think it's one of those things where, like, for me, like, not paying attention to the tongue is actually maybe a good way to get to the relaxation. But if you're finding that your tongue has a lot of tension in it, just try to, like, imagine it kind of being a soft pillow in the bottom of your mouth. In fact, why don't we just play with what it feels like to relax the tongue? I find my tongue is vibrating more than my lips. Are you going like that? Or is it just one thing that we can do is kind of put our teeth lightly together, not clench the jaw, but just kind of have the teeth meet. And that kind of helps the tongue relax into the bottom of the mouth. And then I'm gonna think about some ways to explain that more, and maybe even some things to practice that. Hopefully that's helpful. Let's see what's next. Oh yeah. I want to go, yeah. Just a little bit of range exercise. If this gets too high for you, you can take it down an octave. You can also just sing like, yeah. You can sing like a drone, or if you want to sing the fifth, yeah, then you can kind of be in harmony with the exercises. Sometimes horse lips come easily, but the last two practices not. Yeah, hi Nancy, and hi Diane. I'm so glad you're here. And Diane, I want to say that, like, every day, it's kind of like the thing I love about an ongoing singing practice is it's very similar to like a yoga practice or like a meditation practice or a running practice, anything where like there's the beauty of it is coming into the present moment with where you're at today. And sometimes that means that things don't work quite as well. Like today, okay, the last 2 days, to be honest, I woke up and I was like, I don't want to do anything. I'm like in a bad mood. I'm kind of like hormonal, and like I just don't want to do anything. And and like that's okay, like that's the presence of the moment. Is like, I kind of assign a lot of value to my inspiration in the morning. And I'm like, oh, I did my thing and I did this and I did that. I'm so excited about my life. But some days I wake up and I'm just like, I don't actually feel great. And like, that's okay. And like some days the horse lips don't work, and that's okay. And it doesn't mean that they're not going to work. It just means that like today there's something else at play. And so I think in those moments where things aren't working well, the question becomes like, what's like, show me the next right thing. Like, what's the next right thing that I can do to still work on my voice, even though those things aren't working. Yeah, so now we're just gonna do yeah. Okay. Yeah. And just a reminder, you can be on yeah or yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, gonna take a nice glissando. Oh, awesome. So now we're gonna go. We're staying in this upper octave. If you need to, if this is hard for you, you can go ooh, 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 or you can be down here. So we're gonna go ooh, and we're gonna be coming down. Okay, so we're just gonna stay up in this high spot for a second. We're gonna go back up. Think about opening up the back of the throat. Resonance. You can bring it up in volume. Now let's go ooh-ah. Beautiful, nice glissando. Hum and chew a little bit. I'm into the range work today, so hopefully that's feeling good to y'all. Yeah. So we're gonna go yum. And what we're gonna do with this exercise is as we go up, there will be a point, and some of you might already be there on this first one where you have to go through your break, right? So I want you to think about as you're like heading toward the break, like how can you push it forward a little bit in terms of placement, maybe soften the sound, and really just explore. And no judgment, no like worries necessarily, just explore. Loving the humming and chewing. I love the humming and chewing too. You know, that's actually one of my earliest voice lessons ever. I think I might have been like 12 or 13. The vocal coach was like, humming and chewing is the key. And I was like, wow. And I've used it ever since. And it's very, very helpful. It very much relaxes the voice. It creates, it helps sort of initiate salivation and not salvation, salivation or salvation. I don't know. Maybe that's all the same. So we're going to go, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, I want to throw something in here. If you're starting to feel tension, did you notice I just did a in between because I was feeling a little bit of tension? That's something you can throw in at any point that will help you with relaxing your voice. Yum, 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 I want to do that one more time because this is right around my break and I want to make it better sounding. Yum. Okay, one more time there. Yum. 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 And with a hum and a chew. So take that hum and that chew and go ahead and do a little glissandoing. Let's just take a second and check in, see how you're feeling. Check in with your neck. Just check in with your shoulders. See if you're carrying any tension. Nice breath in, and then shh. Breathe in again. Awesome. Now we're going to do an NG sound, just a little bit of resonance practice, and we're going to be going down a fifth. So we're going to go down in the range now. If this is too low for you, just stay on that fifth. I want to see if I can go one more. That's a B, y'all. B for Briget. Boom. That only happens like once in a yeah, no, there's nothing below that. Okay, how fun. Oh my gosh, what a nerd I am. I found challenges with crossing my break to be the biggest struggle since not singing regularly through COVID. That's legit right there. Thanks, Nancy. Yeah, I think the best way to deal or to like exercise the break thing is to do glissandos for up and down. So like starting really high and doing that thing where you're thinking of being a drop of water coming down a wall, and you have this little like forward motion, this sort of see, that wasn't super smooth right there. And sometimes it's not smooth, right? I had 2 breaks in there. But yeah, I think that just takes a little more attention and a little more time and a little more just like loosening up and continually singing, and even just doing some gentle kind of just getting in there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, great. Let's see here. Let's do Muddy Boyo Le Bella Boyo. And we're gonna start down here. Muddy. Okay. Hold on, let me look at this comment here. Thanks, that's helpful. Good. I'm glad to be of service. I like helping people. Here we go. Muddy boyo le bella boyo le bel prenda fil. So one thing, for anybody who's new here, just listen and start to sing along. You'll get this melody over a little bit of time. If you want to sing a drone on this, you would sing on the second half Bella boiole bel trentafil. And just really pay attention to the tonality here, right? And like feel how it sits within this chord here. Mari boiole bella boiole bel trentafil. Oops. Mari boiole bella boiole bel trentafil. Mari boiole bella boiole bel trentafil. I'm going to do this one again and I'll sing the drone part this time. Mari boiole bella boiole bel trentafil. Mari boiole bella boiole bel trentafil. Mari boiole bella boiole bel trentafil. Let's do that one again on the melody. Mari boiole bella boiole bel trentafil. 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 Awesome. Now we're just gonna do some dragano dragancice to close her out. Dragano dragancice. Excuse me. A couple things to point out here. Try to have a nice column of sound, this very sort of smooth line. Be very exacting on the intervals. Dragano dragancice. Think about an upward trajectory of the sound, even though we're going down. And you can sing the dragano dragancice or dragano dragancice. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Dra, dra. Dragano dragancice. Dragano dragancice. Dragano dragancice. Dragano dragancice. Dragano dragancice. One more. Dragano dragancice. Awesome. Make a nice glissando. Clear your throat if you have to. Though actually, Michelle Simon would say, don't do that. Blow the air out and then drink some water. So thanks so much for being here. Again, my name is Briget Boyle. This has been really fun. I feel better than I did when I tuned in and started this. So may I always remember that singing makes you feel better. The other thing that makes me feel better is tips. So if you'd like to throw me some money, paypal.me/Briget Boyle and at Unleash Your Voice on Venmo. I really appreciate any support you can offer. Thank you so much to everybody who has thrown me a little bit of cash. It's very, very helpful. I did get a new part-time job as a vocal coach and guitar instructor at a recording studio in Lafayette, California, which will be starting on the 21st. But it is part-time. And anyways, this whole music thing is my life. This is my my living. This is what I'm doing to pursue my mission on the planet is to help people sing and to just make as much music as possible. I have the unleashyourvoice.me website where you can check out the course. And again, I will be figuring out exactly what the date is of the next workshop because I have to reschedule and I just haven't had a moment. So hopefully in the next couple days, I'll get that done. And thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Sending you so, so, so much love. And I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday.